Alan Lawrence. Encourage, equip, empower.
Hello guys, welcome to yet another exciting, amazing episode with yours truly, Alan Lawrence. We have been telling you that we strive by all means to bring the content that will be able to encourage you, equip you, and empower you to be able to continue with your life. Because I believe behind the stars, there are always scars, and behind the glory, there is always a story. And today on set, I'm joined by an amazing visionary leader who is going to introduce himself and tell us more about himself and what he's doing. So, kindly.
My name is Mudiora Carriera,
Yes.
a former presidential running mate and an independent presidential candidate in the forthcoming general election that's to be held on the 9th of August. And I'm privileged to be on Alan Lawrence TV.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to being on this set.
Yeah.
So glad
Yes.
you made it possible this time.
Thank you so much for honoring our invite, and we don't take it for granted. So, just a brief intro. What inspired you to go for this, man? I just love your zeal and everything you're doing, and I believe kuna mahali umetoka. So just briefly.
Well, people describe me as a proactive citizen.
Yeah.
That's passionate about moving Kenya forward.
Yes.
I hadn't even noticed it myself.
Wow.
But then, having had a difficult upbringing, I learned early in the day to always provide solutions to whatever challenges I came up against.
Yeah.
And as I grew up, I realized that we can keep providing piecemeal solutions to what we grapple with every day.
Yeah.
But as long as the national picture remains unchanged, we will never quite make it.
Yes.
So running for president was informed by the fact that the only office that provides the tools and instruments to bring the change and transformation that Kenya needs is the office of the president.
Yes.
That's how I got into this.
Yeah.
Having scanned the environment and those who have offered themselves for office and realizing that none of them deserves my vote.
Interesting. Yeah. In your intro, you've talked about difficult upbringing. What do you mean?
Well, when I was around 8 in 1992,
Yes.
I was a victim of the tribal clashes in the Rift Valley.
Okay.
I went to school in Migori County, a county that, if you look at statistics, has a very high prevalence of poverty.
Yes.
Governments that have been in force since independence have neglected certain parts of Kenya, and Migori happens to be one of those counties. So I'm one of those people who went to a primary school that did not have windows or doors, where if your family was privileged enough to buy you shoes, you'd have to leave them at home so you can fit with the other kids. And I lost my dad when I had just joined Form 4.
Oh, sorry.
I was invited to attend Mangu High School after my KCPE, but I couldn't make it because at around the same time, my mom was admitted for an operations at Kenyatta National Hospital. So I missed out on the opportunity because we did not have enough money to pay for her medical bill and also for my school fees. So these challenges are what make me say I've had a bit of a challenging upbringing, but God has seen me through each one of them.
Wow. I like the way you mentioned God in it. As we dive into it, like, do you think this is a general, especially to my generation and everybody listening unto us, have you felt like, let's say, your family and everyone supports your vision or something of sort?
Well, today they do. Because the picture gets clearer every year. But when I announced that I was going to run for president in 2017, my own mother told me that yes, it's a good dream, but I guess you're not done dreaming. Go back, sleep, and hopefully you'll see the rest of the dream.
Just like that story in the Bible, go back, sleep, Then if you get the voice clear.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That was my own mom, because she understands the terrain.
Yeah.
She knows running for president and even becoming president
Yeah.
is a Herculean task.
Yeah, I know.
And she thought maybe I need to interrogate myself further. But over time, she has seen that I'm equal to the task. I have the drive, I have the determination, and every locked door I have come up against, God opened.
Wow.
And that's how I have kept growing from strength to strength.
Were you not even scared for you to say, just coming from, it's a motivation to people who are watching us. It does not mean that you have to come from the privileged family so that you can go for the higher office.
Yeah.
So do you sometimes feel intimidated or feel scared
I would be
because
li-
of the big vision you carry, man?
I would be lying to say it doesn't scare me.
Yeah.
It used to scare me a lot
Yes.
when I began,
Yeah.
because you do not have all the pieces.
Yeah.
As you move along, that's when you figure out
Yeah.
stuff. But it's the scariest thing I have ever come up against. I may even take you back to the inaugural running mates debate that happened in 2017,
Yeah.
where instead of having other 7 people to debate,
Yeah.
I was the only one on the podium. And that was very scary,
Yeah.
because it was supposed to be a debate, but then you end up there alone.
Okay.
And the panelists are directing all the questions they were supposed to direct
Direct
to
to
everyone
everybody.
else to you.
Yeah.
And instead of having just a fraction of the time, you have all the time. So
Wow.
it's been a scary journey. There are times when even your own personal security is threatened.
Yeah.
And of course, there is the financial burden that you have to endure.
Wow, interesting. Do you think, like, let's say, our fellow youths, do we support each other? Because tunafika to a point whereby we start saying we are surrounded by fake friends. And I've said this over and over that sometimes you're not surrounded by fake friends. It's only that you've not empowered each other to the level of, let's say, you need help or you need assistance, this person can come through for you. So my question unto you is, do you think that the society or we as the youth, are we supporting each other enough? And especially with your own experience, do you think, or have your friends supported you enough?
Well, the problem usually is with our expectations of other people.
Yeah.
There are people who we should just know as neighbors,
Yeah. Colleagues and stuff.
others as colleagues,
Yes.
others as acquaintances.
Yeah.
But we have this habit of calling everyone
Our
a friend.
friends. Wow.
On your journey, if you have more than 5,
Yeah.
then you need to question who these people really are.
Yeah.
Because when rubber,
Yeah. Meets the road.
that's when you get to know.
Yeah.
I have had people who are totally unknown to me support me in this journey.
Wow.
Mostly the people who have disappointed me the most are those I thought were close to me. Yes, sometimes young people will bring each other out, but that should not be what disturbs you. Because when someone brings you down,
Yeah.
it's them reflecting their insecurity
And their personality.
and their personality on you. So if they are not objective, it should not bother you.
Yeah.
Just know that once you get yourself out there, the universe will align itself to push you to the next level
Wow.
and to take you to where you need to be. All you need to always remember is it's your duty to start
Wow.
with what you have, where you are. The rest will adjust to give you the destiny that God meant for you.
Wow, interesting. And in every conversation, I see you bring the aspect of God in most cases. of which I like that. So you talking about the next level. Where do you see yourself, let's say, in the next 10 years, and especially you as a person, and also we as the country? Where do we see?
Well, I see myself living in a united, prosperous
Yeah.
Republic of Kenya,
Wow.
where everyone is happy about the journey we've been through in the last 10 years. We are now in the process of electing the next government.
Yeah.
And so I suppose I'll be president
Yeah.
for the 10 years that you mentioned.
Mm.
So at the end of it, my hope is we will have ended corruption.
Wow.
We will have created the jobs that Kenyans need
Yes.
through growing our economy.
Yeah.
We will have put in place a transformative education that will get our children to learn to be employers rather than to seek to be employed.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will be in a country where we have quality, accessible, and affordable healthcare.
Wow. You know, bro, as we begin to wind up, the thing is, you know, everything rises and falls on leadership, right?
That's true.
You as a leader, you know, we don't wait to be the leaders of tomorrow. We are the leaders of now.
Yes.
You know, we can sit here complaining about what the government is doing, but the full responsibility is on us.
Yes.
Here comes the question, you in your capacity, because we will remember you not for the suits, not for the watch, not for anything, the kind of legacy you leave behind.
Yeah.
So you know, you are not successful as a leader if you are the only one. My question is, are you raising other leaders? Because great leaders will tend to raise other great leaders.
My background has been one that depended on teamwork.
Yeah.
I played soccer.
Oh yeah. I know you as a coach.
Yes. And I was a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
And being the last man in defense, everyone in that team needs to play their role.
Yeah.
And having had that kind of a background,
Yeah.
I have known that I cannot make it alone. I have to groom people because together we can accomplish so much, and great things happen when people come together.
Wow.
So in my network, and these will get revealed very soon,
Yeah.
I have groomed people to take over not just Kenya, but the world.
So you are thinking globally. I see you are too global to be local.
You see,
Yeah.
Africa
Yeah.
will industrialize and be great
Yeah.
the day we get past the colonial boundaries
Yeah.
that were imposed on us
Yeah.
by the colonialists.
Yeah.
Individually, we can only go so far. But if we want to get over the problems that make Africa the dark continent,
Yeah.
we have to think globally.
Yeah.
We have to come together.
Yes.
And the only way I can be great is if I have great people in my circle
That's
backing
true.
me up.
That's true. In one word, how can you describe yourself?
Passionate,
Wow. Okay.
bold,
Uh,
free,
uh.
and visionary.
Wow. Now, what are your remarks? This is your camera. What are your remarks and an encouragement to our fellow youths out there, considering this is an electioneering year? People can be manipulated to do anything. You
Yeah.
get. So what is your message out there to our fellow youths? Kuna mtu ako pale kwa ghetto, no employment, nothing. Politician amekuja amempatia 50 bob. Talk to them.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm privileged to address you today and tell you that you can be anything you dream of becoming. I'm in a journey, and I believe what I just said, because a couple of years down the road, we'll review. I wish you would develop yourself to a point where no obstacle will be too big for you. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. Make the most of yourself, because by so doing, you will liberate others to achieve their dreams as well. Kenya is a great country, but for it to live to its full potential, you, the people, must punch your weight. A country is not destroyed by the evil men in it, but by the good people who sit by and do nothing when evil prevails. We have a duty to make true a ballot revolution in August 2022. Let us vote wisely. Let us send status quo home and usher in a chapter of prosperity, development, and zero tolerance to corruption. Let's make Kenya great. It's possible.
It's possible. Inawezekana.
Inawezekana.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciate. I understand. By the time you are shooting, you are busy doing other things. And by the way, where can guys connect with you?
Well, connect with our campaign on our website. That is www.tgn.co.ke. Visit my page, that is Muthiora Kariara, on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, across board. It's all Muthiora Kariara. Above all, give me your signature as a nomination that you agree I deserve to be on the ballot. There's a form for that on our website, and we have representatives on the ground. Participate in our country's governance. It's a requirement by our constitution. Fulfill your obligation as a patriot.
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, as you've heard from the gentleman himself, what a visionary leader. What a person who has the best of our interest at heart, because it takes great people to recognize greatness. It takes a great person to support a great person. And it's a sign of smallness if you can never sit back and support somebody. So let's show love to our brother, and let's keep it at it. Great people look like you. And if you're new to the channel, ensure you subscribe. And to our returning subscribers, we say thank you so much for your patronage and your support. You are the reason as to why we strive each and every moment to ensure that we have quality content. Till next time, I've been yours truly, Alan Lawrence. Ciao. Bye.
My name is Muthiora Kariara, an independent presidential candidate in Kenya's 2022 general election, and I endorse and support the content of Alan Lawrence. If you need to be equipped, if you need encouragement, if you need to be empowered, visit Alan Lawrence. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all social medias. Hapo ndo nyumbani.
Alan Lawrence. Encourage, equip, empower.